Hey, is this working? Let's check this out. I'm playing some music today. Now, I'm testing out a new audio setup, so I'm trying to check if it's working. Can you guys hear things? Hey Kirk, hey Soviet Soldier, hey Kikos. So today I'm just trying to figure out the practicality of doing some of these music streams. I figure at some point, I have the other channel, so at some point I'm going to be writing some music and whatchamacallit, I can run that through here. You guys should be able to hear what I'm recording. And yeah, hold on, let's check that out. So hopefully you guys can hear that, and once I get all this program set up and everything, I can start writing some music with you guys. Yeah, Kirk, you got to do some music live streams with me. It'll be fun. So what else? What's going on, Johnny Booth? What is going on? Is there anything I can't do? I can't play sports very well, but I'm trying. Johnny Booth, you have yourselves to blame because I've been listening to the album, wearing the merchandise, and the fucking, it's just so good. And I've been wanting to play some music, and I was talking to Ahmed about it. But yeah, I think it'll be fun. I think maybe we'll do a setup where we'll give ourselves a prompt and we'll try to write a song in a particular style, or just like maybe do some stupid riffs and then see if we can make a song out of it. Art and music are like the tea and coffee of creativity. Oh, I like that. Oh. This is a song I made up a couple of years back. I think maybe 2 at this point. So no, I'm not making that up. I could just jam and make some stuff up. I'm sure it'll be some sort of combination of things I've thought about in the past. I started playing guitar pretty early. I think maybe 3rd grade or 4th grade. What's happening, Soda? So I am playing. No, I'm playing through plugins. Although I guess I have an 11 rack, which is it has its own whatchamacallit. It has its own plugins in it, so it's like an amplifier simulator, and then that goes directly into the computer, which then runs through Pro Tools. But I don't have all my Pro Tools plugins installed. Can I do a backflip? No, I wish I could. That'd be fucking awesome. Going to utilize that music channel. Yeah, I'll use the music channel. I just wanted to try it here. Thoughts on Doom OST? Is that the remake of Doom? I completely remove video games. No, don't completely remove video games. They're great. Yep. Let's see. Doom remake was awesome. Don't completely remove video games because they're fun. but don't let them destroy your life. I mean, take a break if you're doing that. Just like try to focus on doing some other stuff. Thanks to Fine. I've been playing guitar for a while. I can sort of play the other instruments. I started with piano and then drums. So I have an idea how to write for them. So if I'm like trying to compose a song or something, I will write the other parts, but I'd rather delineate that to somebody who can actually play it. I wish you could do a master class at CDW Studios. Oh, that'd be cool. Got any songs you can play? Oh, we can figure some songs out. I was just looking at Deftones because they're awesome. I might actually be in a lower tuning. I don't want to play Sweet Child of Mine. That is a Fender Strat. For sure. Oh, we should do that online guitar tuner thing. Hey, give me a tip on how to put shadows in drawings. Do I stop at a base? No, I do not. I don't. You just have to learn how to render shadows with simple forms. Well, that's a problem. Favorite bands: Mars Volta. Let's see. Dillinger Escape Plan. Deftones for sure. Frusciante is not, or I don't know how to say his name. He is not the guitarist for Mars Volta, but he did do guest solos on them. Do a guitar solo and some Met concept at the same time. Do I play any punk? Oh yeah, I can play. One of my favorites is Refused, so let's do some Refused. I think it'll play through both. One second. Yeah, that's how that goes. Well, as far as the no shortcuts thing, I learned guitar first, so I just kind of copied the same sort of MO. Can I play Linkin Park? No. Smoke on the Water is easy. Favorite scale? Any scale, because it doesn't really matter. You know, scales are kind of like the same thing where I'm trying to think of the sort of thing that comes up in art. Scales are like brushes where everyone's like, oh, what brush do you use? Can I play Faded? If I knew what that was, I would play it. By Alan Walker, I never listened to it. He looks like a ninja. That's not guitar. I mean, I guess I could play it. Let's see. I don't think I have the patience to learn guitar as well as drawing. Yeah, I did guitar first. Are there any advantages to traditional over digital? I think you learn more. I don't know, just to worry about your marksmanship or draftsmanship, not marksmanship. You're not shooting. Favorite tuning? I made up this one because I sold my 7-string guitar, so I just tuned the low E string down to whatchamacallit, and low A. Random question: can I play Math Rock? Yeah, I did know a couple of Tiny Moving Parts songs, but I don't remember how to play it. But I do like all that kind of stuff. Do I sing? No, not really. Do I like Parkway Drive? I listened to them back when they were like a deathcore band, and then all those sort of deathcore bands became not deathcore bands. To the Fire and Flames? No, I actually can't play that. Bad Brains are cool. Deathcore or metalcore? I think I like metalcore better. Do I like Brockhampton? I just discovered him with the Rage Against the Machine cover, and I thought that was awesome. How do you make sure when you fret you get a clean sound? So what I do when I press down on a fret, I'm actually... One, you got to make sure that you're right directly in the center of the fret. And then something I used to do is I would practice going back and forth between two notes. So if I want to go to, I don't know, let's say I want to go from the 5th fret to the 7th. You practice that, then you go to the 8th. And then gradually you start speeding that up. Oh yeah, you got to make sure you don't curl your fingers. That's really important. Fuck. Do I have any original songs that you can show us? Yeah. I have a band called Painted in Exile, or I did. I'm no longer in the band. Do I like Amon Amarth? Yes, they're awesome. You can ask me a question. It is a Q&A stream while I play music, so yes. So I should be able to play the music or the backing tracks through here, so let me just get that going. I've played a couple of the riffs from it, but it sounds better when you have the whole deal. Oh, I forgot how to play this. I haven't played that so long. Do I like King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard? Yeah. Whatchamacallit? The drawing tablet UGM708. I have no idea if that's a good starting tablet. Do you find studying the theory too demanding? It's the same thing as like studying a bunch of it's the same thing as like studying a bunch of whatchamacallit, perspective and or construction, and it has the effect of limiting the drawing. You have to kind of take yourself away from the music theory aspect of it. All right, let's see. What sort of audio interface am I using? I'm using an 11 rack, which is pretty old school nowadays, but it still works pretty well. I like the GT221. I don't feel like it has too much parallax. Maybe you didn't. Did you whatchamacallit? Did you calibrate it? Can I request a riff from yeah, I'll do a Breaking Benjamin riff. Let's go to it. I don't know the riff, so I'll probably know it when I hear it. Do like that riff. It feels awkward to draw on one because my experience in art, or low experience in art. That could be possible. All right, let's hear it. Here, let me tune the guitar quick. Apart from relaxing yourself, does music help you with your art? Well, I think it really helped the progress of learning, because I kind of knew the steps that it takes to learn something. There's that whole like understanding the fundamentals, but then going beyond that and sort of learning to forget all about the fundamentals. How do I get better at using colors? Still trying to figure that answer out myself. Is that what they're doing? Oh, they're tuned up a half step. Hold on. Let me do that. Can I figure out songs by listening to, or I don't use sheet music at all. I just figured out by listening to it. I actually figured out kind of by the intervals. So you can imagine, like, in a scale, it's broken up into, you know, whole step, half step. And if you know your, like, what the sound of a third is, what the sound of a minor third, a fifth, you can kind of figure out what the riffs are. And then also based on guitar tunings, you can kind of figure out what sort of ideas they're doing. Oh, thanks, man. I'm glad you guys have a modern day James cult there in India. All right, what are your biggest pet peeves in music and art? It's something that I really do that I hate, which is feeling the need to overcomplicate it. Whenever I listen to bands like Deftones, they kind of show me that, you know, it's not all about being super complicated. And I think a lot of the times that's how I can best describe it, or the way I can best express the music, but it doesn't need to be that intense. All right, let me figure out this Breaking Benjamin riff. Is that it? But dun dun dun. Something like that. Play some Dirty Blues. Fuck. Did anyone hear the new album from Comet? I never listened to them. My advanced perspective class in college is making me cry, but your videos are helping a lot. Awesome. I'm glad they can help. What else do we have on here? Let's see. This is our, this is actually where the modern day James comes from. It's the modern day cavalry. Oops, that's not my music. But yeah, I think this worked out pretty well. I'll check back the audio in a little bit. I kind of want to do this. I'm going to install all the drum plugins. Maybe over on my other music channel, we'll do some streams. And we'll try to record some music. Let's see how that works out. Those are my songs, yeah. We have all the best ones. We got Flexor Digitorum Profundus. Passover with the Palmers. That is a Shure mic. Yep. This one's just called Poop. How do I play that? I forgot how to play that. I'll figure out how to play it. What is any of this? Yeah, sometimes you just write stuff and then you completely forget about it, forget how to play it. And then sometimes you write it and it comes out in different ways and you just change it around. Like I think I used this riff in somewhere, in something else. Yeah, we have some artists coming up on the podcast. We have Sorry Kim, Marco Bucci. All right, anyway, I'm done reminiscing about music. We'll try to write some more music. Oh, my back. Anyway, we're not going to do that today, though, because I don't have the drum plugins, so we can't do that. And every time I write music, I always start with the drums. That's where you got to start. Call him Mr. Coochie on the show? Okay. That's Marco Bucci? Bucci Coochie? All right, anyway, I'm done. I'm getting the hell out of here. Thank you guys for joining me while I test some stuff out. Thanks for doing some Breaking Benjamin. I'm glad you enjoyed the John Park podcast. Oh, wait, important question. There was a podcast with two cool concept artists. What happened to the vid? It's over on the podcast channel. I'm trying to get everybody to go over there onto the podcast channel. The reason being is that something happens when I broadcast here and I have non-art related guests. Everybody seems to get really angry. And I kind of want to open up the forum of the podcast to be musicians, comedians, artists, whoever. So I thought it would be a good idea to try to siphon the views over there. The next podcast may actually be tomorrow. I have this friend, Derek, who works at Blue Sky. He works at Blue Sky. He's a 3D modeler, and he's now working in movies. And I've known him for a really long time, since I think middle school. So I'm going to see if he wants to come on the podcast, or he said he wanted to come on the podcast. I'm going to see if it's tomorrow. And then he's got another character designer that works with him. I forget what her name is, but she was super popular on Instagram. She had like 200,000 followers, and her artwork was fucking awesome. So, potentially Sunday. Emphasis on the potential. How do I find a good middle ground between gesture and structure? Oh, that's an infinite problem, man. You got to learn. It's the same thing with learning scales. I don't remember what her name was. I'm sorry. The same thing with learning scales. It's like when you're trying to write a song, you can't be thinking about what an A minor scale is, right? In general, I'm going to do the the podcasts over there. So I would head over to that channel and subscribe over there. Whatchamacallit? Yeah, so it's the same thing with like gesture and structure. The whole understanding of 3D forms, it's going to take a while to get 3D forms down, and then once you have them down, you won't have to think about them as much, and then it'll kind of become second nature. But before that, you're always going to sacrifice one or the other. I wish I wasn't sick. I hate being sick. Well, yeah. On that note, I am going to get the hell out of here. Guys, it's been good talking to you. I will have a new Gumroad video out next week, and hopefully another YouTube video out next week. So, and hopefully I won't be sick anymore. On that note, I will talk to you all later. Peace out.